Kidd Kraddick in the morning.
Hey, it's Kellie Rasberry with your Showbiz Top 5 for Friday. It's April the 16th. Now, Kiefer Sutherland is very relieved to be filming. He's done filming 24. He's wrapped up the 8th and final season, even though I think there are about half a dozen still left to air. So he has decided it's time to get his party on, even though he hasn't really put his party life on the shelf for any time whatsoever. But he was at a London strip club yesterday and ended up drunk, shirtless, and kicked out of the club at 4 o'clock in the morning. You party on, Kiefer. Now, Charlie Sheen could not take his paid escort home because his wife lives there. So what he's been doing is putting on these fabulous disguises and taking his mistress, her name is Angelina Tracy, to his manager's house. Now, his publicist is saying Charlie's only mentoring her and doing a good deed and trying to turn this poor girl's life around. Whatever. Brooke Mueller's not buying it for a hot second. Now, both Charlie and Brooke are going through rehab. They both have serious drug addictions and alcohol problems. Brooke at first wanted to get a divorce, then she kind of took a little look at that prenup she signed, and it's pretty ironclad, so she stands to get next to nothing if she divorces Charlie. So they're still trying to work things out in that department, but I hear she has packed up and moved out of the home, at least temporarily. Nicki Minaj dropped out of Rihanna's tour just 2 days after it was announced she was going to be the opening act. Her, Kesha, then Rihanna on the bill. She says she wanted to take the summer to put the finishing touches on her debut CD, make it absolutely perfect so she could hit the ground running this fall. So why then, the day practically after she dropped out of Rihanna's tour, she turns around and announces she's with Lady Gaga on tour? I'm sure there's a lot more to the story than meets the eye, so hopefully that will unfold for us a bit more next week. Now, Crystal Bowersock, she doesn't like competition. Apparently she doesn't care for attention either, and she misses her family a lot. So she wanted to quit American Idol. It happened 2 weeks ago. She got in this long conversation with Ryan Seacrest in the parking lot after a taping of the show, and Ryan was the one that actually talked Crystal into staying, saying, you know what, you have to look at this as starting up a job for yourself. This is starting your career to land you a recording contract, hopefully make you a millionaire. And he said, you know, the best thing that he said, the best thing that I did when I started making money was I was able to buy my mom a house. And that's what you need to do. You need to make enough money so you can buy your mom a house. Apparently that was what sealed the deal for her. And probably that she wants to provide well for her son. Is Justin Bieber becoming a bit of a diva? Will you be the judge? Would you keep your fans, all them screaming girls waiting in the gymnasium, for you to show up and sing Baby, Baby for an hour and a half so you could stop and get a McMuffin? That is what Justin Bieber is accused of doing. He was supposed to be at Long Beach High School at 8:30 a.m. this past Friday, and there was going to be a press conference there. Then at 9:30, he was scheduled to go into the gymnasium and sing for these girls. We hear he diverted his entourage to the McDonald's drive-thru and took his time eating his McMuffin, getting all prettied up again, and didn't show up until 10 o'clock. Now, his publicist is denying this to be the case, that he wasn't late like that, but you've got a whole school full of people saying otherwise. So who you gonna believe, right? And that's your Showbiz Top 5 for Friday.
Check out more blogs, pics, videos, and celebrity gossip, all at KidLive.com. KidLive.com.